Hello, my name is Prachit and welcome to my channel. As you can see here, I have a LED panel. So this is a RGB LED panel. I've got 64 LEDs here, which I can control individually or control all together using just one wire, this data in. Okay, so this is a single LED strip. So this data in goes here, it goes from data out here, goes here. So this D0 is connected to D in here through a wire. So and this D0 connects to D in here, this D in connects to D0. So this is all a single LED strip which I'm controlling using a single wire. This LED strip is called WS2812B, and using a microcontroller I can program this LED strip. Isn't it great? So it can be programmed using Adafruit library. Okay, you have to install library first on the Arduino IDE. Okay, so I'm using ESP-12F module here. As you can see, it has not got any header pins. You have to solder header pins like this. The things you require apart from this LED strip and this module is you require a 5 volt to 3.3 volt converter. So it takes 5 volt in and converts to 3.3 volts. The problem is that this LED strip requires 5 volts and this requires 3.3 volts. So this will get 5 volts and that 5 volt will be dropped down to 3.3 volts, which will be fed to this module. You require this FTDI module to program this board. You require breadboard with some wires. I've already made the circuit. This is a reset switch which connects to the ground and one pull-up resistor of 1.5K. So this circuit connections are already made on the breadboard. The circuit diagram is given in the GitHub repository. Click on that. You will also get the code and circuit diagram. If you want to make a bigger board or you want to make a ring light using this LED strip, so that you can do, but make sure that you use a high ampere adapter. So I'm using here 5 volt 5 ampere SMPS. If you are new to ESP-8266 board, then the beginner's guide video link is given in the description. The 5 volts are being fed to this LED panel and 3.3 volts is getting to this ESP-8266 board. To program this board, we require this FTDI module which goes here like this. Right now we don't need this programmer because the program is already uploaded. I'm going to first show you the demo. So let's see the demo. The project is on. It gave us an IP address which we typed it on the browser and it's serving us this web page. Okay, so this is the web page and as you can see the red value, this is a slider. We'll set the red value to 3 and maximum is 255. Why 255? Because it has got an inbuilt 8-bit ADC. So 2 raised to 8 is 256. So the divisions are from 0 to 255. So let's keep this RGB value to 33. Green we don't want, so we'll keep green 0. Blue also will keep 0. And hit on submit. And as you can see here, the red LED are all lit up. So this is not a maximum brightness because it's still 33, right? So after we click on submit, it goes to the default position, which is in between. So if we click on submit again, you can see that all the mid values are being fed. So it will be white. We can make a yellow color also. So if we keep red to 8 and green to we increase the red content. We want a light yellow color and we keep blue 0. We hit on submit and you can see that we get a warm yellow color. So in this way we can make any color using this RGB values which are submitted from this web server. So now you saw the project demo, how it works. Now let's see the code and how to upload it. Okay, this is the code. First we include all the libraries: ESP-Wi-Fi.h, ESP-Async web server, ESP-Async TCP. So hashtag define P1 is equal to 4. That is, on GPIO 4 we have connected the data in. This is GPIO 4 to which we have the data in goes. Okay, and the number of LEDs is 64. That's why num pixels 64. String RS, GS and BS which stores the strings which the web page returns. This is the SSID and password for the Wi-Fi hotspot. This is port number 80. Then this value is stored red, green and blue. So P param is red, G param is green, B param, these are all variables. Inside this program, okay, our HTML page goes. So index underscore HTML, this is very important, stores our web page, which is our HTML page. So this is a simple HTML web page. Then this is the code for Wi-Fi initialization. As soon as it connects to the Wi-Fi, it will print the local IP address. The local IP address is very important. I will show you in a minute how it works. In the void setup, you get serial.begin. We have to print the message on the serial monitor. So the baud rate is 115200. Initialize the Wi-Fi matrix.begin. This is very important. You have to initialize matrix. Matrix.begin. The matrix is the name of our object that we create for the here. The object we created for the NeoPixel LED strip is matrix. Okay. Now, once all this thing is done, the main question is how that this when the web server gets request on the root, right? So whenever we type the IP address on the browser, it will feed us this web page index underscore HTML, which is nothing but our HTML. Okay, HTML page which we stored in the program. And once it gets the request hash param r param, which is nothing but the red parameter, and it got the G parameter and B parameter, which is blue parameter, we will get these values in the string variable. So all these values, okay, which are submitted from the input form of the HTML page are stored in this individual string variables rs, gs and bs. If you don't have these parameters, then all these values are set to 0. Okay, so in case you first time load this page, what will happen? Whatever color the LEDs are set to will all turn off because they all get the 0 value, right? Then we print all the values which we received from the web server. That means the green value, blue value and the red value. And we run a for loop which goes through all the 64 LEDs and sets the color individually to red, green and blue. So this RS we need to convert to integer because it's passed as string, right? It's a string variable. So we need to set it to integer. And how we do that is by converting RS to int. Okay. Then we hit matrix.show, which shows all the color. Then we pass a delay. Okay. Then server.begin. And that loop is empty. As you can see, you have to keep the void loop empty because this is an async web server. Okay. Just initialization is enough. And once the code runs, everything is set. So that's the code. Now let's upload this code. To upload this code, you require this FTDI module. So now let's connect this FTDI module. So we don't need power from this board. We just need to common the ground, send RxTX to TXRX of this board to establish the UART connection. Then we just connect this FTDI module like this and connect the USB cable to the COM port. Another end goes to the FTDI board. So once you connect this on the Arduino IDE, you should see the COM port automatically detected. Go to tools, go to port, you can see that it detected COM4. Okay, board is generic ESP8266 module. In case if you are new to ESP8266 board, first you need to add this in the Arduino IDE. Okay, so the beginner's guide video link in the description, please go through that video. Then to upload this code, all you need to do is hit the upload button. But first we need to set this board in the programming mode. And how to do that? You ground the GPIO 0. Okay. Now it's in programming mode. Now hit the upload button. So as the compiling is done, now it's uploading. After you see this connecting, all you need to do is hit the reset button here. Okay. And as soon as you hit the reset button, you can see that the writing starts. Okay. The code is now uploading. Yes, the code is 100% uploaded. Now the code is uploaded. All you need to do is remove this board from programming mode. Remove this, disconnect this GPIO 0 pin from ground, and again you have to hit the reset button. But before doing that, I will open the serial monitor. So I opened the serial monitor and now I will hit the reset button. And as you can see, it's printing Wi-Fi not found because I've turned on the hotspot because I have not turned on the hotspot. So I'll turn on the hotspot. As soon as I turn on the hotspot, it connects to the Wi-Fi and will print one IP address. This IP address is our server's, our website's IP address. So it's a local IP address which will give access to the server. So when you type this IP address, hit enter, you can see it's not showing us the web page because the laptop also needs to be connected to the same Wi-Fi network. So I'll connect it to the same Wi-Fi network. See, now you can see that after I type the IP address, the web page is loaded. The same web page we can access through a mobile phone or any device which connects to the internet. You can also do it through tablet. All you need to do is have a browser which will read the HTML file, and you can set any RGB value. You can hit on submit and you will get that color on this board. You can also make a ring light, depends on your creativity. So this was the project. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. For more interesting projects like this,